Don't be giving me none of that. I said it. Fight was garbage. Which fight? Well, there were a couple. Hey, a lot of people were asking me, hey, why haven't you done the Chad Dawson, Bernard Hopkins Afterfight Afterthought? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, because there wasn't a fight. It didn't really happen. Um, you get there and you watch it, and you're like, what the frick did I just see, man? Well, anyway, in these Afterfight Afterthoughts, what I normally do is I go over the before, the during, and the after of the fight for both fighters. I go in, I check it out, and I'm like, hey, here you go. You got Mayweather. Still got Mayweather, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry, you'll have that. You know, you're looking at Bernard Hopkins. You're saying he looked really good in the Pascal fight. He's coming up. He's defeating the odds, defying the odds at 46 years old. And then you have Chad Dawson on the. I'm saying afterthought there because as of this, Bernard didn't lose his title, so what do you go with, right? And and Dawson is trying to come back. He's trying to prove to people that he's not a bum. His heart's still in it. He still wants to fight. He's got the edge back, and things like that. He's got something to prove here. He has to beat Bernard. He has to look good against Bernard in order to still have clout in the light heavyweight division. And you don't want to say that at his age there that he's done. And stuff happens. It's boxing. Crap happens. They get in the ring, and you're wondering if Bernard is gonna. Is this when age finally catches up to him? And I'll tell you what, for the first round there, Dawson did the one thing that you wish everybody would do, and he was aggressive with the jab. He was going high and low with it, keeping Bernard at distance. Bernard was trying to tie up, and whenever they did, he would go for the typical Bernard stuff. Where's the ref? Oh, he's over on my left side. Okay, I'm going to pound you with the right. Hit you on the hip, hit you up, rough you up a little bit. Oh, he's on the right side. Okay, I'm going to pound you on your right hip and on the right side there. And then, things were shaping up, I thought, but it was so early in the fight that there's nothing you could really say. And then in the second round, obviously you had the dump, the body slam thing. And people are like, oh, well, it wasn't that bad. I don't know about you, but have you ever fallen in a boxing ring? It's not exactly it's not as padded as you would like to think it is. I mean, it's like, wood with a thin coating of foam. Not even foam. It's really almost not quite rubberized, but and then the tight drawn mat, and you fall. It ain't a wrestling ring, man. There's no real give, dude. You just hit like a sack of crap, dude. It's how it is. I was messing with my brothers once, jumped off the top rope and missed and landed, body splash. That was painful. Anyway, when you're getting dumped like that, it's an illegal move. You're not supposed to grab your opponent. Anyway, there's a reason why they break fighters up. No holding, stuff like that. You can lose points and even lose the fight for excessive holding. Now, to hook somebody around their leg and floop them down, people can say, oh, it's not that bad. Let me hook your leg, bro. They do that stuff in MMA all the time for takedowns. In boxing, you're not expected to have that happen to you, so you're not as prepared for it. And Bernard at 46, I don't know how much MMA stuff he has in him, got dumped and he landed on his shoulder. Now, a lot of people talk about this, maybe this is the payoff. Maybe this is where Bernard Hopkins, for all his acting or overacting or overreacting, however you want to place it and put it into that to make it work for you, it was like karma coming back at him. It wasn't, really wasn't. Because while he might have lost the title for that brief moment because the ref's an idiot, you have a fighter that in Dawson who got the title then lost it. It was given back to Hopkins, the WBC title, and Ring Magazine and all that good stuff. Now, why would the ref go and do that? Why is the ref going and deciding, hey, he wasn't hurt, taking it upon himself to know whether or not his shoulder got messed up by being body slammed by an illegal move. If someone comes up with a flying headbutt within 3 rounds and gashes you open and you can't continue, it doesn't go to scorecards. You see what I'm saying? It's a no contest. Doesn't happen that way. Or if it's blatant enough, there's a disqualification, which is something else that they could have looked at and going with Dawson for the body slam. I mean, granted, it wasn't like he Ultimate Warrior pressed him over his head and slammed him through the mat or something like that, but when you're doing something that is not boxing, then that needs to be taken into consideration. I think they were right by giving Hopkins back his title, and we'll see, and the rematch is going to happen. So where do we go from there? What do we see? What do you think about it? And I mean, the bottom line, the way I see it, I think it's just being a no contest. I don't see any, and I really saw no reason why I should make this video, but I did because of you guys, because you want to hear my opinion on it, which is awesome that there are people out there that still want to hear my opinion on fights. I don't get the views I used to get. I don't know what's up with that. 5,000 subscribers, and I get like 200 views on a video. But whatever, man. I'm still hanging in there, bro. Well, anyway, hey, this is Bigragu. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Be my friend. Be Eduardo's friend. We're all friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. And I'll get to that Nonito Donaire debacle crap fight, too, here in a minute. All right? Wait, it's Bigragu. Out.